Welcome to the 2026 first quarter wrap-up, market outlook, and client update. I'm Chris McMahon from Aquinas Wealth Advisors. With me is Greg Dukes, Executive Vice President of Aquinas Wealth Advisors. Welcome, Greg. Let's talk about the market. How are we doing? How are our clients doing? How are the faithful doing? And what do we see happening in the market right now?
It's been a wild first quarter. The Iran conflict obviously was the headline.
Incredible. Is it scary, horrifying?
Very much so, very much so. But in spite of all of that, the markets have been essentially right where we anticipated them to be. S&P right now sitting around 4%. Dow Jones is up around 3%, and the Nasdaq's up around 5%.
All of the hullabaloo, all of the concern in the markets are where we thought they'd be. Not in the same way we thought they'd be. We thought interest rates would start to be getting, well, not cut, but getting close to being cut. We probably, this inflation's tweaked up a little bit, particularly around gas prices.
100%. That's, as you know so well, and as you mentioned in our last update, the new Fed chair will start to be the middle of May.
Yes.
The challenge that he faces is, of course, $4 gasoline. And you cannot cut interest rates with gas prices at around $4. It's just not possible. So that we anticipated 2 rate cuts at the beginning of the year. We still think that that's going to happen, but we have to get this conflict ended quickly.
Yeah, that's very critical, isn't it? I think the president knows that, and I think the rest of the country knows that. Faith investors have done very well year to date as well, haven't they?
Very much so.
Our clients have reflected those indexes in a lot of ways.
Largely because what you mentioned in our previous update has come to fruition, where we talked about a broadening out of the market. And those are some of the things that we hold inside of the Aquinas portfolios, are those broadening out stocks where we're looking at materials, where we're looking at real estate, where we're looking at the coppers and the
precious
the
metal,
materials. Yes, exactly.
Rare earth minerals is the terminology.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
It is interesting, isn't it? 2 years ago, everybody was talking about SaaS, which is SAS, software as a service. The idea of having a factory, oh my gosh, you're dead. Overhead, brick and mortar is a bad thing. And now all of a sudden we're talking again about, it's a market broadens out, we're talking about these halo stocks, high asset buildings and stuff, factories, low obsolescence. Stocks you've talked about, I know, we've talked about those a little bit, right?
Absolutely.
Energy stocks, some manufacturing stocks, some consumer cyclical stocks, and we're looking at all those for our clients. And I think we are seeing good opportunities for investors of faith, aren't we?
Very much so. And one of the things that we do here, as you know so well, is that our faith-based screens are run every week, so that we can sit here and look and see what are the opportunities that are out there, not only from a performance standpoint, but from a faith-based standpoint.
We continue to be, and I should put it in the form of a question. Am I right in saying we continue to be surprised how the faith-aligned portfolios have done very well relative to the secular portfolios?
100%.
Before we put those religious screens haven't been as restrictive, hasn't been as detrimental to the portfolio's return as possible.
Very much so, and I think that a lot of that goes
might be the Holy Spirit at play there a little bit.
A lot of that goes to the ability for us to be able to look at these individual companies and not buy more broad baskets. We can really focus on the individual companies in the sectors that we like and the opportunities that present themselves.
So for clients of Aquinas Wealth Advisors, as they're out there thinking about their portfolios, thinking about the rest of this year, should be okay. Is that what we think?
We do. Yes. We stay current to your risk tolerance.
Yes.
Asset allocation is key, and having a diversified portfolio, all while being faith aligned.
And if somebody says you can't get good returns and be faith aligned, don't believe them.
They're absolutely incorrect.
All right, thanks, Greg. All right, that's it for today. We'll see you in a few months. Please don't hesitate to log on to AquinasWealth.com at any time to get any more information or call us here at the office. Thanks so much for being with us.